Hey, Hulk, saw you on WrestleMania. Great job. What's going on in here?
Oh, man, I grabbed one of the interns. I was trying to develop a game for the box score.
What game?
Oh, well, you know, they have that thing on DP where it's called Flinch Ball, brother. Well, I figured, how about this flinch chair? Oh, what you gonna do?
Tell me more.
Well, what you do is you grab a buddy, and you grab a chair, and you take the chair, and you go like this, and if they flinch, oh, brother, you flinched.
We're not even playing.
Oh, no, brother. First rule of flinch chair is you're always playing flinch chair.
I don't have time for this. Box score starts.
Oh, starts right now, Hulkamaniacs.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Power College for box score.
Thanks, Hulkster. The line is around the block for HR. Welcome to the box score. I'm Brock here in Los Angeles. The Danettes join us from Milford, Connecticut. Later in the show, the boys are going to grab the golf clubs. You do not want to miss that. But first, let's welcome Paulie back to the show. Paulie, how many hours of sleep are you running on?
90 minutes. Actually, I should say more than that. Probably about 3.5. A little bit on the plane, a little bit at home. But it's okay because Seton's a little punchy too for different reasons, and usually punchy works in limited quantities. Okay.
Well, it's good to have you back, sort of. Did you enjoy battling Fritzy on Twitter yesterday?
It was fun, and you know, this was more of an experiment as a producer. What I did was, when I was going to jab Fritzy, I sent it to Seton, and I didn't really tell Seton to forward it to Dan. I wanted to see if Seton would forward it to Dan. And of course, this kid's coming along nicely. He put it right over to Dan's desk.
Yeah, we had fun with that. Initially, I was like, what's going on with Paulie? What's the attitude about? He's hanging out with buddies at the Final Four and the championship game. What's with the negativity? But as the day progressed, you know, I embraced it. We had some fun with it back and forth. The guys instigated having me send a tweet back at, and we had a little mini Twitter war, and all is well. It's good to see Paulie back in the chair.
All right, good to have him back. Paulie wasn't the only one to attend the national championship game. Former Wildcat Rex Chapman and Mike Judge impersonator was also there. Paulie, what was his tweet that attracted so much attention?
Well, I think it was just before tip-off. He sent out a note saying he talked to 2 different people, and he felt very confident that Coach Cal would take the Lakers job immediately after the game or a couple days after the game, win or lose, which it got a lot of run last night, right in the middle of the national title game.
Well, it turned out the tweet wasn't as news-breaking as we thought, and the boss had to play the role of the teacher.
Here's the thing you got to understand. If you put in a tweet, I'm hearing done deal,
right?
It's different. People then assume that this is going to happen. He's going to coach the Black Mamba. It's a done deal. So
good. That's what they should do, if that's what they elect to do. But, you know, come on. We deal in a world now, Dan, where rumors are news every day. Every single day where rumors are news.
But I'm hearing done deal is not a rumor.
So weird. It was really one of the more bizarre stories I think that we've covered. Rex, I guess, yeah, he's a little new at the breaking news game, and he's already off to a pretty great start. But to have him sort of unconfirm his own story, I guess, or debunk his own story, was like, what? This is just bizarro world.
It was very odd to see that, but you know, it was good of Rex before getting on the plane to try to clarify things. But as Dan mentioned earlier in the show, he actually got more confused than ever as to what John Calipari's plans are moving forward.
Never believe Twitter unless it's a Danette fight, which is very important. All right, you guys invited fans to send in their mock headlines on the big game, but a celebrity surprised the show with one of his own.
Your UConn mock headline. Let's bring in, look who's on the phone. It's Jim Parsons, the star of The Big Bang Theory. It's your time for your Connecticut mock headline. Jim, what is your mock headline?
Shabazinga. Walk off.
That was it.
Walk off.
Jim Parsons with a walk off. Shabazinga.
Wow. That did me proud. You know, I think he was inspired by you because you actually walked off your headlines too. You stopped short, which you never do.
I enjoy the fact that he has said in the past that he really enjoys the mock headlines. For him to participate today and have, arguably the best one of all of us.
Arguably.
I thought that was I thought that was huge, arguably. But I thought it was really, really good and timely, and it was a lot of fun, and it's awesome that he called in and contributed and played along with the mock headline game. It was great.
Paulie, who won the club today, by the way?
I think Jim winning a club would be bad because he doesn't golf, and I don't think he would use it. I think he might use it as maybe to use it around the house to knock things around. There's a guy, and I think his name was Doug Klein. His was not even suitable for air, but it was so good that Dan kind of paraphrased it and gave him the club because it was very original.
Okay. Well, another friend of the show, Darius Rucker, and no threat to Michael Phelps' Olympic record, sang the national anthem in Dallas last night. He shared a story with the boss about almost drowning while swimming with Woody Harrelson. Paulie, how real was that?
I think that was the first time he told that story, at least definitely on our air. Dan hadn't heard that story before, and he's known Darius for 15 years. And I Googled it, and I couldn't find that story anywhere else, so that was a real, true moment. We're kind of laughing as he's starting the story, and then he said, I told Woody Harrelson to let me go. We were out there for an hour fighting the waves, and it didn't sound like he was embellishing in any way.
Sounded like a movie.
Yeah.
Before we go to break, Fritzy, share the classy song you came up with for Darius Almost Drowning, please.
Let me die when the current comes my way. Let me go, 'cause I might just drown tomorrow. Let me die, oh, let me die.
I only want to be cremated. Okay. Okay. We have more coming up. McLovin makes a McMess, and a certain actress gets the Danettes all flustered. Don't go anywhere. The Box Score presents Great Moments in DP Show History.
19, 20.
Wait, what was that?
Something slipped out there.
Thanks for watching Great Moments in DP Show History.
I shudder to think what happened on the bench press. Welcome back to the Box Score. McLovin, no doubt a memorable moment for you. Seton, would you say McLovin is the clumsiest Danette?
Oh boy, yeah, I would say so. McLovin just has a way of knocking stuff over a lot, I guess. I don't know. He's got a lot of stuff on his desk, and a lot of it knocks over.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he did provide us with another magic moment today, as we see here. The reach for the cup, the spill, and bam. And just get the replay. McLovin, why aren't you more McCareful?
I don't know. It's just a setup. I don't really have anywhere to put my drink between me and the red button. It just happens. Not really that big a deal.
The paper towels.
Well, yeah.
Now, Brock,
It's kind of fun, though.
If you notice in that video, and I think we may show other videos of McLovin do this, and if you watch these videos, you'll notice a trend that not only McLovin knocking stuff over, Fritzy doing almost nothing at all to help the cleanup process.
I just
Watch
kind
for
of
that.
glanced over like, oh, we just made a mess. Anyway, I got to
Paulie,
Fritzy
you
does
asked
not
for
move
it.
the
Here it is. Let's go back through time. I believe that was 2010. Knocks over. Oh, and there goes the microphone. Then we move on to 2011. He's wiping up the floor and then ruins the hardwood with this Hulk juice. And then 2012, you wreck another piece of equipment. What gives, McLovin?
It's actually the same piece of equipment. It's amazing that it hasn't shorted.
It is. It's one of my great fears, actually, is that I'm going to spill coffee or water all over the board here, which I'm going to knock on wood there. Hopefully I don't. And I've gotten a few scares like that, but we're going to keep McLovin separated from this desk. And
Even worse, I'm wearing this exact same shirt and about 3 of those clips. So which states either something about my fashion choices, or this shirt is cursed.
It's a jinx shirt.
Let's move on to a subject McLovin knows very little about women. Jennifer Garner joined the show today. Paulie, any precautions taken for when Fritzy answered the phone?
No, we thought he'd be respectful. She's a big-time actress. Her husband's a big guy, very powerful guy. So we kind of let him go as it is, but we kind of watched and maintained an eye on what he did.
I think part of the problem was, whatever initial excitement I had became frustration and getting annoyed because the PR person was taking a very long time trying to figure out how to transfer the call to her. We got disconnected 2 or 3 times, and it was already almost halfway into the segment. So any little fantasies I had or flirtatious comments that I had pre-planned were out the window. It was just a matter of, can they just transfer the call so we can get her on the air already?
I'm thinking those paper towels are less for McLovin and maybe more for you, Fritzy. Okay, DP made sure to bring up some serious topics when Jen joined the show.
I have a romantic role in a Sandler movie coming out May 23rd. I have to kiss a woman.
You do?
Yeah, I already shot it. It's awkward. Like, make-out scenes are awkward, Jen.
Are they, Dan?
Yes. Were they awkward for you?
I generally look forward to those
Wow. Okay, it was awkward for me. There was no tongue involved, but it was still awkward.
No, there's not. There's, different fellas take it different ways when you're shooting.
First of all, I don't know where Dan is coming from calling her Jen the whole time, because I've never heard anyone refer to Jennifer Garner. But it's an interesting thing I think he did on purpose, was to sort of break her down and get on a different level real quick. And then all of a sudden it's cute, and she's like, oh, can I call you Danny? And they've got this little thing. All of a sudden there's a little chemistry there. Yeah. And she basically swept the entire studio off of our collective feet.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I was totally smitten by her. She absolutely crushed it. I was fascinated because, she's a smart woman. Does she know who Dan Patrick is, or is she just really good at doing these media tours? A lot of times on these media tours, an actor will come on and give you some bland answers. And what would motivate you to see their movie? When she comes on and crushes it, that does such good for the PR. She's supposed to be on this tour to get you to watch a movie or go see her in a movie. She crushed it. It was absolutely perfect.
Well, I think the phrase that sticks with me is football Sundays is just one of the perks that he gets being married to me. So, oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Hey now.
It's time to answer your questions on Twitter, and we'll see how the Danettes fare on the golf course. Stick around. Welcome back to the Box Score. It's Tuesday, guys, so you know what that means. Time to hear from the social media universe as we see what's on the mind of Dan Nation, or the minds. Let's see what they want to know on today's edition of Twitter Tuesday. Our first question is from Coco. Maybe Coco beware. Jerry Jones, Bush, Clinton, or Tony Romo, which owner's box celeb would Fritzy make uncomfortable with a hug?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with. We're taking a look at Tony Romo's wife there. I thought she was pretty gorgeous.
I think that's the question.
Who would I hug first, or which would be the most uncomfortable box? It would probably be all of them. I would give both presidents a hug. I would give Tony Romo a hug, and I would give a long, creepy hug to Romo's wife, and that would probably not go well, especially in Dallas in a box with some heads of state all around me. But I did have my eye on Romo's wife for sure.
See you hugging W saying, we have Bush. Okay. Liz wants to know, how many people work in that building in Milford to make the sausage?
How many people work here is the question?
Yes.
Well, in Milford, there's 1, 2,
including
3,
the cameraman?
I don't know. There's like 8 of us, maybe 9 of us, something like that. There's the BRGs, guys in the back, don't really get a lot of face time, but they're equally valuable, I suppose. They're in the back room there, sort of tucked away, and then we've got a whole crew of heathens in Los Angeles who are really just despicable people. But they get up early.
And they get free breakfast.
They get free breakfast, I guess. But there's another like 50 people apparently that do something there. I don't know what it is.
Tons of them. Okay, question from Brandon. Do you guys really have beer and wings every day?
Every day, no, because we don't work here on the weekends. But weekdays, just about. Sometimes Dan has work to do, but we actually, McLovin and I went down and got some wings to go today.
Paulie's a 4-time-a-weeker, easily.
Yeah, I'm no quitter.
Yeah, he's the most true to beer and wings every day.
This doesn't happen by accident.
Yeah.
There are no shortcuts, my brother. The next tweet is from Gary. Why is Fritzy afraid of Paulie?
Afraid? I wouldn't use the word afraid. I just, sometimes we have miscommunications, or he's a lot more direct than I am. I can be vague. I'm also a lot more sensitive. Sometimes I don't appreciate, and a lot of things get
long-winded,
get lost in emails. You could take things a lot of different ways, and he's a little more. And I'm sure he would admit he could be a little more snarky and confrontational than I'm comfortable with, and something that he just would say to anybody, I may take a lot more to heart and personally, and that gets me upset sometimes.
Brock, I'm a motivational tool. People have called me a tool before. I'm a motivational tool. Just trying to get Fritz to be the best he can.
Oh, all right. From your mouth to God's ears. And finally, Mel asks, do y'all like cupcakes?
I'm not a cupcake guy.
Oh my God, are you? What?
I don't know.
I love
You'll
cupcakes.
eat a cupcake though, if there's one put in front of you, and a nice chocolate cupcake with the cream filling.
I don't know how anyone not
Cupcakes are probably one of the finest things ever made.
It's like a cake, and it's easier to hold and eat.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
You hold a cupcake like this, Paulie?
No,
That's
but a cake is like this. Well, you wouldn't know. You don't eat them. And then you hold it like this. You eat one. You don't feel that bad about it.
Remember one time someone said cupcakes. They were the NHL team, and they lasted about 5 minutes. There were 30 of them.
So good.
All right.
I love cupcakes.
Ate the hell out of the Vancouver Canucks.
All right. Maybe we'll stick around for some red velvet after the show. Coming up, a comedy legend pays us a visit as we find out which Danette wants to punch his ticket on the PGA Tour. 4. All right, welcome back to the Box Score. Last call here at the Box Score Bar. All right, guys, the time has come. It's Masters Week, and we thought the fans would enjoy seeing you guys pick up the clubs and see who can get closest to the hole. All right, that's what she said. Okay. All right, each one of you will have 2 tries. The winner gets bragging rights. Any smack talk before we begin, McLovin?
This is not going to go well.
That's smack enough. All right, McLovin, lead us off.
Try to get out of the way here.
Everybody, 4.
He lines it up. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, kid.
That's actually really good.
Oh, a little hot.
A little high.
Come on now. Come back. Come back. Come back.
Looks like right there.
It's a good shot.
All right.
You're at 21 feet. Remember that, Andrew.
21 feet.
Solid, a little right.
Crushed it.
Good to you.
Is that?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh my God.
Is that 14 yards?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dottie Pepper on the tee. Dottie Pepper.
There's nowhere to hide.
Oh my God. You missed.
Strike one. Strike one.
8 feet. 8 feet from the tee.
You're at 97 yards.
Fine,
Scott.
from the tee or the hole? The tee.
Back to the batting cages.
I think the guys at Callaway just pulled their their sponsorship.
Don't talk about backswing.
You're the man.
That looks good.
Short.
Get in the hole.
Short.
That looks good.
Get up. Get up.
No, it's long.
That's long.
23
feet. 23 feet.
All right.
Second round. McLovin leading.
Second round. Second
don't
round. All
like
right,
this
here he
pressure.
goes. He's waggling over the ball like Sergio Garcia. Nice red shoes there. Nice red shoes.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you can't talk at his backswing. You can't triple stamp with double stamp. You can't triple stamp with double stamp.
See no kind. Oh, that's the winner.
No, I think that might go too far.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just
too much
not
club.
control your own strike.
There's too much club there.
Looks like Satan's juicing.
I can't be here for this.
I like the practice swings.
Oh,
Still off
Pipe
to
that.
the wall.
It made it off the tee box, though. There.
So bad.
all right, last call.
I think he made it past the ladies' tees.
I know what that means.
All right.
Oh, that looks good.
Not short. No dice. McLovin wins, I think.
See.
Oh, McLovin, not only is he the strongest,
Attaboy,
he's the
Anderson.
longest. I am the closest. All right.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
Oh, take a bow. Take a bow. Try not to knock anything over. Fritzy, who's on tomorrow?
Brooklyn Decker will join us in our New York City man cave. Buck Showalter and Mitch Williams will also stop by the studio. We'll also talk to Adam Silver, the new commissioner of the NBA.
All right, congratulations, McLovin. Another athletic achievement. Thanks for watching The Box Score. Tune in weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern only on Audience Channel 239, right here on DirecTV. Okay, all right.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you because I probably am.
Hey, thanks for watching The Box Score. Holy cow!